What is up, my friends? Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful Wednesday morning here in Arkansas. That's enchilada day. Go get yourself some enchiladas at your local enchilada store. Hopefully pick somebody in line, any random person, someone who's far different from you, and ask if maybe they want to sit down and eat with you. You learn a lot from each other by talking and being respectful. It's a lot easier for some people to be respectful if they're face to face. Oh, I just wanted to log in to let you know that I love you and I care about you and I'm thinking about you, and you really are just a bad motherfucker. A motherfucking badass. Think positive. Be positive. Act positively and proactively. You're stronger than you think. And I'm telling you right now, from experience, it's all going to be okay. I gotta go right into it. Nancy Pelosi come out yesterday, and without seeing the transcript that the president is going to release today of this call with Ukraine president, she's decided to go ahead and start formal impeachment process without actually starting the process. So despite what all these motherfuckers are saying to you, despite what everything that they're preaching, nothing has changed. They are no closer to impeaching the president right now than they were day before yesterday. There's procedure, and she's not following it. She's just mouthing the words, as usual. Oh, all these people are fucking pathetic. You have to take a vote on the House floor before you can decide to even start the process. They failed that vote twice already. They failed to even take a vote several times because of how ridiculous the claims were. And here's the thing. They know it is impossible to successfully impeach the president. Yet they're going to play along, or hope you play along, and pretend that that's what they're trying to do. Or what they're doing. They're not doing it. There has been no vote. There is no resolution. There is nothing but talk. The only saving grace of all this bullshit is Ukraine has agreed to investigate what happened with this prosecutor. Biden's president bid is over. He may not know it yet. He may not acknowledge it, but it's over. This dude is not taking questions. He come out and made a statement yesterday and turned around and walked off, didn't even look at anybody. Yeah, he knows it's over. It's a fucked up world. The political world. The way these people think, the way they act, the way they say obvious lies and bullshit to the American people. I mean, how many of you actually think this is happening? Impeachment process has started. How many of you think that's the truth? Because it's not. This transcript the president has released with this phone call is supposed to have a couple of things that make people raise their eyebrows. That would make the Democrats, apparently, because anyone else knows it's within his purview to talk about any subject. Which basically is the reason why Biden is running for president. The The reason why he's not getting out, the reason why he's staying in there, so he can claim to be a political enemy. Hillary Clinton's doing the same shit, even though she's fixing to be harmed badly. Because if they're talking about quid pro quos and the emoluments clause, how are all of these politicians millionaires when they leave office on a $300 or $100 and something thousand salary? It's ridiculous. Then they write a book and claim that that's how they made their money. But they were rich before they got out of office. This includes Bernie. Really and truthfully, this whole thing is about to blow up in their faces. It's going to be funny. And the president will still be the president. His numbers will go up even though polls are bullshit. This is all about the Democrats understanding that they have very little chance of beating the president. So little that they've now allowed Tulsi Gabbard, they changed their rules to allow Tulsi Gabbard on the debate stage. And as I've been saying, Tulsi Gabbard is the only person I'm worried about when it comes to Trump, because she is the least fucking nuts person. Andrew Yang seems like a great guy. Fucking nuts. I'd take $1,000 though for a year. But I would so totally not want half of my income for the rest of my life taken in taxes, or more, actually more than half is what all of them people want. And it's sad that finally they have a Democrat candidate that's worth a shit. And we have the best president we've ever had. At least in my lifetime in office. I don't think anybody would really doubt that if they paid attention, if they understood what's going on. Didn't mention Trump's speech yesterday. He made a decent speech. Teleprompter was slow or something, or he was excited because he kept going ahead and having to wait for it to catch up. But it was still a good speech. He stood up in front of the United Nations and talked about who our enemies were, who the enemies of the world are, who the enemies of religious freedom are. And he totally squashed all of the fucking lies that the Democrats have been telling about him being a Muslim hater. Right now, they're debating the end of the Muslim, whether to take a vote on the end of the Muslim ban. If it's a Muslim ban, how come Muslims are still allowed to come into the country? That's not a Muslim ban. We've been through this too. Go back and look. Dumb motherfuckers. Go check out Steve Rob's video, by the way, about politics. Are you as dumb as a dew worm? Because that's where most people are with politics. They just don't want to fucking deal with it. They hate politics to the point of their own detriment. Politics is the most important thing anybody can talk about, that anybody can pay attention to. More important than the weather. And that's why people watch the news most of the time. Most people just get on the news to watch the weather. I don't understand how anybody can think different. I mean, it's not only your life, it's your children's life and your grandchildren's life and your great-grandchildren's life. Every decision they make affects all of us and generations to come. No president or no person is above the law, including the president. You hear that a lot, right? Well, let's see if they really believe that. Because shit is about to hit the fan. It's no coincidence that these motherfuckers did this shit while he was giving a speech to the United Nations. It's no coincidence that these people are doing this another fake impeachment announcement on right after he says he's going to release the transcript. 2 hours after he said he was releasing the transcript, they went ahead and Nancy Pelosi come out with this lie. And it is a lie. They're doing nothing different than they were in the first place. They've been trying to impeach this president for 3.5 years. They were investigating him before he went into the presidency, before he even got the nomination. So yeah, they're about to be harmed badly. They know they have no chance, little if no chance, of regaining the presidency. They know they're about to lose the fucking House, and the Senate is going to get even stronger. Election day is going to be a banner day for America. We're going to be stronger. These Republicans understand now that Trump is not the person that they thought he was, that they were told he was. These Republicans understand that he's doing everything he said he was going to do. He's doing everything that these other presidents were scared to do. You want to say he's done nothing? And there are people who say the president has done nothing. Let me tell you, the Democrats have done nothing. They've pretended to try and impeach this president. They failed at it over and again. Everything they've tried, every committee, it's ridiculous. And it's showing and proving to be dumb as fuck. Because all of those people are dumb fucks. And they think you and I are too. Think about this. I'll leave you with this last thought on global warming. Well, too, this Greta Van Thornburg girl, any parent who would teach their child, and this girl has been doing this a while, this isn't a new thing. Her parents are actors. Her mother does commercials. She's been in acting class. All these people are actors. And David Hogg's an actor, by the way. Did you know that? Emmy Gonzalez, they're both actors. They met in acting class. But this Emma Thornburg, this girl, she's got Asperger's syndrome, which is, she's slightly autistic, basically. Stands up, tells us that we're coming to children for hope. How dare you? I ain't coming to no child for hope. I know the truth. The United States, good morning, Jeff. Bad motherfucker right there. The United States, in fact, North America, was covered in a mile-thick sheet of ice. Not too long ago, 50, 60, 70,000 years ago. In the grand scheme of the timeline of the planet, not too long ago. It's been covered in ice, it's melted. It's been covered in ice, it's melted. When the dinosaurs were around, the average temperature was 110 degrees. It was 98% humidity all the time. It was fucked. We couldn't have survived then. Then came the Ice Age. Then it melted. Then another Ice Age. You see, we've had a couple of Ice Ages since the dinosaurs died, and people don't want to talk about that. There was a mile-thick sheet of ice on all of North America. And since then, global warming has melted that ice. And it's just a continuation. I gotta go to work. Have a great day, and go get you some enchiladas. It'll make your day. I love you. Have a good one.
Little doggy.